Hey guys, I'm back with another video. Again, sorry that I'm not making that many videos or they're going kind of slow on like my first time. When I was first doing it, I did like 5 or 6 videos a day. I just haven't been feeling good mentally or physically, so yeah. Anyways, we're going to be reacting to Season 1 of Xylophonys Origins of Olympus, Library of the Underworld. This will be part 2 of the this will be part 2 pretty much. So this video and Zell's channel will be down in the description down below. Please go check them out and let's get right into it, shall we?
Oh, what are these?
Fire imps. They're nasty little creatures. They
Fire
do
imps?
like to fight you.
Should I fight back?
Sure.
They go down easy enough.
One hit. With the sword, at
some
least.
Strange things.
Yeah. You're right, I saw you catch on fire.
Fire.
Oh, don't mind the fire. I'm completely fire resistant.
Really?
Really? A child of Ares is fire resistant. Like, I would understand if you're a child of Hephaestus, a child of Hades, if she could have children that she can't, a child of Hestia, a literal fire god, but like a child of Ares? Okay, sure.
Really?
Yeah.
Sorry again if it's too loud.
At all.
My voice.
That's cool.
Yeah, one of my father's traits, I assume.
Alright,
Somehow.
let's see. Oh, those are the things, aren't they?
Oh, those are them. Yeah. Oh, I didn't realize.
God. I remember watching Minecraft roleplays whenever I was younger. Let me just say something. I'm kind of sad that Minecraft roleplays have kind of fizzled out. It's kind of sad. I don't know. It's like really sad to me that they just has fizzled out. But I used to watch them all of the time, and like that music always was was always there, like the like it's like, oh my god, like that was like always something. If there was something mysterious going on, it's like Jesus, that brings back memories.
This was as close as I thought.
Yeah, it's just there's a lot of other. Oh, okay, fire does hurt me. Huh, maybe I should
For some reason.
have brought the longbow.
Potentially, yes.
Okay, this bow still has enough range to hit. Come on, just gotta arc the arrows quite a bit. There we
There
go.
we go.
Probably prioritize you.
Yeah,
Everything else seems
if
to
hitting you
avoid
doesn't
me.
even help. Oh, watch out.
No.
Well, the better skeleton does.
Got
That's,
it.
rather rude. Oh. What is that?
Skeletons?
These
Jesus.
things move rather fast.
Yeah.
Nope.
Just a little bit fast.
Just a little bit. Whoa. Just trying to avoid the heat.
Yeah, it's
And
probably a good idea.
alright, this one's hiding down below.
Okay. Oh,
Oh, do we fight this thing?
no.
I would avoid them. They're pretty neutral,
Oh, alright.
unless provoked,
Very good.
and they're not so peaceful.
I think this thing went down here.
Jesus.
Of course, there's more bones.
Let me just say something about skeletons. Skeletons and fucking Bedrock Edition are another type of beasts. They are. Like I think everyone can agree that Bedrock Edition is just harder than Java. Give me a second, guys. You know what I hate the most? That fucking people just call me on the wrong time. Why can't they call me when I'm not fucking doing a video? Anyways, like I was saying, I do think like a lot of people can agree that like Bedrock is just harder than Java. Because you, like, let's see, you would generate slower when you're in full hunger. So that's another one thing. Fucking Endermen are supremely sensitive. Like, you even like glancing at them by accident, like just like barely glancing at them, and they start attacking you. The Wither is fucking on crack on Bedrock Edition. And then, skeletons just have aimbot. Like, yeah, it's. These aren't my parents either. That's the funniest thing about all this. These calls aren't from my parents. They'll just. Sorry about that again, Jesus.
All right.
Also, I will say one of the other reasons I'm not like doing these videos as much now is because because these earphones are still broken. My left side, I cannot hear anything from. Thank God these videos don't have like dynamic audio for like voices and that stuff, because then that would just be annoying. Right, so like, yeah, thank God, but like, yeah.
That's dealt with.
That's why also.
I got one. I think I need 2 of these.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, those things are highly annoying.
All right. Ooh, ice cream. Starting to get a little melty in here. But you know, that's fine, I suppose.
I can barely see shit, to be honest.
Okay, there's a lot of these things now.
There's a lot of everything.
Oh boy!
There's one.
One of them hit me.
Nice.
Oh, fuck. Alright, just need to get to where I've dropped a few.
Just one. That's how I see it.
Then we should have everything we need.
One. One.
We should get it too.
They have like an attack interval.
Well,
They have
ice cream on
attack
that bird.
intervals. Come on, man.
that's not a bad idea.
Alright.
You know what? It would be interesting if actually I don't know if the ice cream did do that, but it would be interesting if the ice cream actually like God, I'm forgetting. Sorry. It would be interesting if the ice cream like actually just turned off like fire. That would be actually kind of cool. Ooh,
Got
that was a
it.
good shot by the blaze.
Still so many more of them.
Oh, there's one here.
Oh yeah, there's another thing over here. Alright, we should probably get out of this area.
Yeah,
Probably.
this area is
A little dense with things.
yeah. They like to group up.
Yeah.
Defense mechanism.
Hey, well, it's nearly working for them. If I didn't have the ranged weapon, that would have been a lot harder.
Oh, hey, another
Mostly.
one.
Great, yeah. That should be more than enough. And with that, and the shards, and the other things, should be just fine.
Yeah.
Alright, so about this library.
But this lab.
Yes, the library.
Where might we find that?
In the words of the ferryman himself, it's quite a walk.
Oh.
Well,
Just joking.
Oh.
It's we use fast travel down here.
You can fast travel? Well, I guess it is hell. Right? It's not hell's the underworld. Hell is different. That's in Christianity and all the religions. This is the underworld. Different. There were two different things. Also, it seems like 42 is finally when the trial of Poseidon's going to be taking place. God damn. It was not the trial, but still, like, they did, like, when did, okay, I'm actually going to go on this. When did they say that they were going to do that? Like, they said a week. So, are you telling me all of this? Like, I don't know when they said this, but I'm pretty sure it was, like, somewhere around here. Like, he still had his tail, I think. Let's even say it was, like, 25, even though that makes no sense, right? So, let's say 23. That is like more than, like, all of this is a week. Are you really telling me all of this is a week? How long are they in camp? Is this like a summer camp? These are the questions that we need answered to. Like, how long was all of this? Like, was this like a week? Was this like a month? Was this like a whole year of camp? Like, we just don't know. No, I don't think they ever like give us the dates or like time.
The long walk that he spoke of.
Alright. You seem to know your way around here.
More of these things.
Yep. More of those things. Yeah. Well, luckily these things seem to fall pretty.
Isn't that, it's just me, or does the fire seem to like turn off really quickly. To me, it just feels like it turns off really quickly. I don't know why.
Yeah,
It just feels like
they're
that.
more pesty rather than.
Yeah, I was definitely expecting much worse.
Oh, there is worse about, but I'm still
Pigman,
yet to see how.
don't do it.
Yeah.
You have so much to live for.
Just been around this area.
Yeah,
Been to
yeah.
Elysium. I expect you haven't been to Tartarus.
As much as I'd like to, no.
Alright.
That'd be a pretty cool place to be.
Would it though?
I mean, visiting.
Maybe.
Well, visiting
I mean,
maybe, yeah.
Cool place to visit.
Like if I could see pictures of it or something, yeah, great. Oh boy.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, those things are.
Hello there.
About those.
Yeah.
And add.
No big deal.
There we go.
So yeah, this is pretty much it.
That's a lot of
Yeah.
screaming.
Yeah, you. Funnily enough, down here you hear a lot of that.
I guess it makes sense, considering this is where all the dead things go.
Yeah.
It's very like, not gonna lie, it's very what's the word, like very empty for being where everyone goes when they die. And this is a spoiler, but this is a spoiler for season 2. There are other mythologies, so you might say, oh well, some of them go to the Greek underworld, some of them go to like the Egyptian underworld, some of them go to the Japanese underworld, like depending on your religion. Like that's the underworld, or I guess heaven that you go. Like Valhalla is a thing too, so like yeah, I guess you could say that. Just I don't know, I just never really thought about it. It's really empty for being like, you know, in the underworld, because I'm pretty sure you can't die. Like I guess the river Styx is a thing, and I'm pretty sure the river has loads of souls in them. So like I guess that's where you go. I don't know.
Yeah.
Sure does.
This is
Oh.
big library.
Big library with
I'm guessing that's not the librarian.
This is definitely not the librarian.
Alright. Right
Hello?
over here to Mr. Ogre.
Why is there an ogre?
Fool him. These things are pretty dumb.
Yeah. They kind of just run at you.
31 numbers
Yeah,
though, not
yeah.
bad, Xylo.
Okay.
You could have done a
Especially
lot
if you've
worse.
used them.
Uh-huh. This is good to know. So what was David here for?
Oh, he was, well, first of all, he was looking for, family tree and history and stuff like that.
Of course.
He was researching
Makes sense.
all this.
Okay.
Makes
Makes
sense.
sense.
Yeah. You don't find much about him in the other realm.
Yeah.
Because of the thing.
Would you hear about like who would I call Jesus, let me think. Oh my god, my boy. Would you hear about is it Hecate, the goddess of witchcraft? Yeah, I think Hecate in the overworld. Would you like know a lot about the Furies? I don't think so. I think most of the underworld stuff stays in the underworld. Like there's some stuff like Hecate. There might be some books about her, but they're not gonna tell you a lot,
Done.
right? Unlike the ones in hell. Underworld. Why do I
Very
keep
nice.
Why do I keep on saying hell? It's the underworld. It's not hell. Ugh.
He caused a number of disasters to occur.
Oh.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound very nice.
One of those gods.
Yeah, it's
That's
pretty
true.
easy for everyone to just brush those off as natural disasters rather than, oh, there's a being out there who could, summon earthquakes and volcanoes.
Pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
There's a
Yeah.
lot of interesting reads in here. Can't
Yeah.
say I've read any of it yet. But
I'm
At
probably
least
going to
I
be
know.
spending quite a bit of time here. But
Yeah.
There's a lot of books.
Hey, you want to know a secret?
Hey, you want to know a secret? Here's where you break the ice. The icebreaker.
Sure. I like secrets.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I don't have to tell you, but people are learning regardless here and there. So the reasoning I wanted you to take me here is
It's because this is my dad's library. Right? That's what he's gonna say?
a son of Hades.
Yes, he's a son of Hades. He's not a son of Apollo. That, to be honest, Apollo and Hades do have similar magics. At least when it comes to like, I'm guessing Apollo can use fire. I'm guessing. You could also say no, and that would be more like a Hestia. But again, she can't have kids. But she could create a kid. Again, like Greek gods can create stuff. They can just create a kid if they so choose. In most depictions of them, they can even do that anyway. So yeah. So yeah, like, yeah. Also, Austin doesn't have any abilities. That's kind of weird for being a child of Apollo. He's just very dumb. he's just a himbo. Just a himbo. But he's probably like really strong. Also makes no sense because sometimes, right? Like Zeus had a child that was Hercules, and Hercules didn't gain any like magical abilities like thunder. He just gained inhuman strength, like godly strength, to such an extent that when he finally became a god, he was the god of strength. So that also means that being a demigod, that doesn't mean that you need to have the powers of your parents. You can just have a totally different set of powers. Just that most of the depictions of demigods, whenever they're like, you know, Percy Jackson or any kind of like role play, they mostly always just make it so that you have the exact same powers as your parents or at least similar powers to them. Even though like Hercules is one of the examples, like not really. You can have just different abilities. Though you could also say that's because that was Zeus, and Zeus really doesn't have powers because remember that his lightning bolts in the actual mythology is because of Hephaestus, because Hephaestus makes him lightning bolts and he has a master bolt. Those aren't his powers, they're just weapons. So yeah, so he's not really a god of thunder, he's just the god of gods. And in some depictions, the god of men. In some depictions, but not all.
Yeah.
That's quite a transformation.
Yeah, that explains why I'm able to hold this sword without being hurt. That explains how I burned my cabin down, for example. And,
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
why some of the things just aren't really bothering me in here.
Yeah, I mean, surprisingly nothing in here bothers me. Kind of creepy.
Yeah.
Well, your mother could be half whatever the underworld is, like half demon, half fury, half like you could be a two-third god for all we know. Those exist. Well, those don't exist. But what I'm saying that because of fate, because of Gilgamesh, because Gilgamesh was created to be 2/3 god and 1/3 human. And I'm just like, there has to be one character in this that's like that, right? Like at least one. I don't remember. I don't think there is, but it would be cool if they were. I'm not gonna lie.
But yeah, I figure here I might be able to learn more about using this artifact, summoning the dead, because, you know, it seems like a good thing for me to learn. I mean, I brought Shadow back.
Yeah. I wondered how that occurred.
Yeah, that was Hades. That was Hades.
Yeah.
Just hope I didn't.
Especially since you've never been.
You know something? For you being in the underworld, I'm surprised that Hades hasn't like said, just appear and say, "Hey son, how you doing? Yeah, I gave you those visions." Because I'm guessing like Hades is the one that gave him those visions. Because it makes no sense for anyone else. So surprised that Hades doesn't say, "Hey son, how you doing? Doing good?" How's Shadow?
Yeah. But
And the whole purple dealio.
yeah, that just makes more and more sense, you know. So yeah,
Is Hades' color purple? I don't know. Also, this is off topic, but I cannot wait for season 3 of Records of Ragnarok. It looks like the animation is actually good this season. Finally, for being a battle anime, they actually are trying for the 3rd season. It looks like, at least, and actually has like 3 of my favorite fights: Nikola Tesla versus Beelzebub, Hades versus King Shing Huan, and Apollo versus Leonidas. Apollo versus Leonidas isn't really because the fight is mostly just the character of Apollo. I just like Apollo as a character. I really do not care about the fight or Leonidas. And actually, the fight, like I like how Apollo kind of dominates. Like that's like one of the few battles that actually just has one side be the dominant one. And yes, he did like get hurt, but that was because of his own ability. So yeah. And then like he got like 2 scars on his face because he got headbutted. Like yeah, I think he pretty much dominated, and plus he even like made like again he literally made the arena smaller for him to have a disadvantage because he was humiliating Leonidas. He's like, you know what? Let me just make this arena a little bit smaller to make myself have a disadvantage. So yeah, I still do not like how like in Records of Ragnarok though that like we don't really see any of like the woman gods. Like we like see Aphrodite, but let's be honest, that's mostly for fan service. Let's all be honest. And we don't really see a lot of other women, even though like it makes sense for some women to want to fight in the Records of Ragnarok, like Athena, the goddess of war and wisdom. Like, okay, like most of the women you might say, well, they probably don't want to destroy humanity. Everyone picked to destroy humanity, so that's not really true. But yeah, like, I can't wait for this season. I really hope it actually has good animation. And doesn't bog down with the backstories, because Hades and King Shing Huan do have long backstories. So hopefully they don't do the same thing that they did with Lubu. Because they did good with the Sasaki and Adam flashbacks. They were actually not that bad. But like the fucking Lubu flashback, I don't know what they were thinking. Like Jesus, was literally still images with like with like a narrator. It's like I should just read the fucking manga at that point. If you're just gonna give me still images. Right?
I'm
like
trying
Jesus.
to keep it a secret for
Anyways,
most people, but
continue.
I think the secret's slowly getting out. Even Brick knows now.
Oh,
Yeah.
but that ended well.
Ish. He wants to spar me because he sees us as some of the toughest people in camp, and he thinks we should get better and better. Yet I'm worried. Because he also seems to want to make sure that he is the best no matter what. And I seem to specifically stand in his goal of that.
I would imagine having a brother who is supposedly...
Oh yeah, I guess I don't get to talk to you about that.
Yeah.
Well, everything seems all friendly about it all now, but I don't know.
Whether it stays that way.
Exactly.
Okay, I think and this is another tangent. I think that the friends of Xylo are pretty much. I would say the best friend of Xylo is Mario, at least in this season, because I'm pretty sure he spends more more time with Mario than any other character. Like Mario and Kay are the 2 characters that he spends the most of time with in this season. I think I'm not going to like I could watch the entire season after I'm done with it and just calculate how many minutes they're on screen. That I could do by technicality. It would probably just take me 2 or 3 days if we count me sleeping, right? But like, yeah, I think like if I had to choose who his best friends are, is literally just Mario and Mitch at this point. Like I can't really think of any other like friends that he has. Like Mario, Mitch, and probably Kay. Like I can't really think of anyone else. Like I guess Brandine is pretty good, but like everyone else is kind of like either he doesn't really know them, or they're like Brian and fucking yeah. And I don't count Austin or Brie no more because they did have the fight. So until they resolve that, they're not friends.
And Brick see
So,
eye
yeah.
to eye.
Ah, fuck. There you go.
Yeah.
He can also fly.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, that too.
Well, fly more like.
Well,
Swoop.
whatever he does, yeah.
Shoot
Glide across the air until he hits something.
Yeah. As far as I see.
Yeah. But I mean, I guess we are going to be doing some
Yeah.
fighting practice, and I can't really weasel my way out of it. You want to join us whenever we do that? It'd be good to have someone else around, just so he doesn't randomly try to kill me.
Oh, definitely. I wouldn't.
And you're not going to randomly try to kill anyone while we're there, are you?
I mean, if Brick starts being a bit, you know.
If Brick starts being a bit, insane, I have this interesting axe that doesn't have any blood on it. And I wonder what Brick's blood looks like, because he is just stone. So does he have blood? That's a good question. And that's the thing about some skins like Brick, is like, is that like actually there? Or like, because if that's the case, is he just like stone? Is he like a statue? These are the questions that we need to know.
I would probably be one of the first to stop him.
Alright, well, I guess that's better than
Don't see eye to eye, so
better than the other way. So that works out.
that is true.
I think those souls are starting to get a little louder. So how about we get out of here? I can find my way
Those are
back to the
gas,
library later.
not souls, but still.
Yeah, sure. This is like a good idea. Although,
Mm-hmm.
I guess since you shared a secret, I could potentially share with my own.
Oh, sure.
Ooh.
Sure. What do we got?
What is it? What is it? Come on.
So, there was a lot of things with the poison I didn't realize.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've mentioned this before.
Did you ever find out who poisoned you? Because it wasn't Xylo. I don't know. Because it has NAGA. I am not going to say that because it's so fucking close to the N-word. Oh, why is it so close to the N-word? I don't know why. But anyways, the NAGA poison. Hopefully you guys can like spell that out. Because NAGA, that's how I'm going to say it. I keep on forgetting that and I say it and then it sounds like the N-word. I'm like, hopefully it doesn't sound like the N-word in like the recording. I'm always like, oh, please no. Because the funny thing is, I watch the video, but then I don't watch it. It's weird. Why? Because I'm kind of like half watching it. Because I don't like the sound of my own voice. Surprisingly.
Whoever did this,
So you don't know, okay.
well, they did it to stop the inevitable from happening.
So whoever did that was trying to stop their own demise? So pretty much it's a self-fulfilling prophecy then, right? Because if he tries to poison you, then like, yeah. Don't know.
You being strong? What's the inevitable?
Yeah, pretty much. Well, I don't know how to say this.
You become a demon?
Yeah.
What?
Well, that those weren't there a second ago.
They were definitely not there a second ago.
Just big old
Something
claws.
I am
Nice
still
little.
learning to wield, but very few people actually know.
Yeah, that's something. I assume they're very sharp.
Yes?
Wait, so you try to poison you because you're learning how to wield claws? That's what I'm getting. Again, I'm not really good with subtle context clues.
Oh
So-
yes, they're pretty sharp.
Or
I'm
even
assuming
blatant
That
content
they're not
clues.
just fingernails that you can clip off.
Surprisingly, no.
That's not surprisingly. In fact, it looks like those definitely would be stronger than nail clippers. Like I don't know where you would go to get nail clippers that could deal with this. So that's not surprising at all.
No,
Touche.
me either.
Well, who knows? Somewhere in the underworld there might be a nail salon that deals with those kinds of claws. Who knows?
But
And you don't know
What's
much
Might
about
be.
it at all?
no, it kind of occurred when I was on Ares Sacred Island.
There is a secret
After
island.
being spat out of a volcano, surprisingly.
You got spat out of the book. Okay, Jesus.
Ares is all about his different weapons and stuff, and although those are certainly weapons, one would traditionally think swords and axes.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it definitely raised a couple flags.
Yeah. Is that all you know about it?
Yeah, and that they're not exactly the easiest to control.
Just backs
So-
up.
Yeah.
I guess we'll both be coming back to this library sometime soon.
Probably.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, because he needs to learn about his claws, and you have to learn about your powers, Hades, and the sword.
I
Yeah.
find out who poisoned me.
Yeah,
Ooh.
that too, I suppose.
Whichever comes first.
Yeah.
Whichever comes first.
All right. Well,
Who do you guys think poisoned them? Because I don't think it's Brian, because Brian seems to be way more with like Xylo and being more of an antagonist to Mario and Xylo. Like, it could be Jakey. Could be Jakey. Who else? Could be David. Is it David or is it the one that tried to go out with Kay and then when she rejected him, he started being a bully to her. Forgot his name. I think it's David, right? I don't know. Could be David, if that is his name. I don't know. I
if I
don't
see
know.
anything about claws or something when I'm looking up weapons, I'll let you know. Let's get out of here.
Definitely.
Oh, ads are getting out of control.
Now that was a fruitful trip. I'm glad I took a guide. Now I know where an extremely useful library is, and I have everything I need to create that key to the underworld. Now I can go there on my own terms. Is that another gift? Who's it from, Shadow?
Oh yeah, the gift. I forgot about that.
Thanks for the gift. Here's one better. She must really like the rats.
What do you think it's this time? 4 rats? 3 rats? A snake head? A horse? What do you think? I just want this to be like a thing until the end that they just keep on gifting each other rats. I actually want Xylo to eat one and he's like, oh, actually. Like he like of course he cooks it up for us, but then he eats one like actually. This isn't half bad. And he starts liking the rats. That would be funny. Yes, he would say it's kind of gross, but like, let's be honest, Xylo isn't the most like, I wouldn't say he's unhygienic. He's just not the most like caring about it, right? He literally went into a slime fucking, what was it, like a slime pond? Well, actually, everyone there did. But still, like, everyone there went into a slime pond that, like, for all they knew, would be really hard to, like, wash off.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess. I mean, she's a snake. Huh. All right. Makes sense. Some sort of soul stone. Here, Shal, let me let you go hang out with the horses, and then
No,
we'll see what's in
don't!
this thing.
Xylo, don't do it! The horses don't want to be with them.
There you go. Enjoy the company. And
Don't leave it open. Ah, of course. It's beautiful. Thank you. I will name you. Wait, but why is it